right back to him on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
13.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Chuck Clark.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
No. Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down. Jackson now. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll run on 2nd down. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. 3rd and 7. On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Quick slant. He's got Hunter. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He puts it up, and it's caught. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins.
Complete to number 81, Jaden Higgins. 4 yards on the pick.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Captain.
To throw is Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Crazy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 46. Here's second and a yard. Lone back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. Play action now. Jackson. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's now second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
It is second and 6. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Hold on a second. Ready? My name is Hunt. Joe.
Mix now on first and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hold on a second. Ready? My name is Hunt.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Away, away, away. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A tight end in motion now. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on second down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll look underneath for Harvey.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Second down, Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
24. Bombers.
Throwing is Nix. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
A first down throw for Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is third and inches. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
Almost set. Ready. Right here. Shanahan.
Harvey trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
Almost set. Ready. Right here. Joe.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the goal line and in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Almost set. Ready. Hello. Don't go.
Throwing. Nix to the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Almost set. Ready. Away.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
7-yard gain.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Back to throw is Nix. That's out wide to Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Hold on a second. Ready. Captain, 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 captain. Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Good. Goes first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hold on a second.
Here's a run. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Second down, goal to go.
Hold on a second. Ready. My name is Hudson.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Ready. My name is Bombers.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready. My name is Hudson. Away.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he will score again. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here is 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Still going. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's a
Jackson now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Bombers. Captain.
To throw is Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
At the 29-yard line.
Real quick. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.